This is the age card trick. Christina, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Christina, what I want you to do is I want you to think of a number from 1 to 60. Now what I have here is I have a bunch of cards, all with different numbers on them. Okay? I want you to think of any number from 1 to 60. Do you have a number in your mind?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you if the number is on that card. All you have to do is say yes or no. Okay? So I'm going to mix these up. All right? And Christina, is your number on that card?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. I'm going to ask you again. Christina, is it on that card?
No.
No? Not on that card? Okay, no. Is your number on that card?
Yes.
Yes? On that card? Okay. Christina, is your number on that card?
Yes.
It is on that card.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And Christina, is your number on that card?
Yes.
It is on that card as well. All right. And Christina, is your number on that card?
No.
No. Are you positive?
Yes.
Okay. So you said your number is on this card and this card, right? And this card and that card. You sure?
Yes.
Think of your number. I'm gonna say the number you're thinking of is it's a large number, right? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna say. Let's see. I'm gonna say is it 57?
Yeah.
57. And that is the age card trick. This is the explanation for the age card trick. Christina's here to help us out. Thank you, Christina. Christina, what you're going to do is you're going to think of a number from 1 to 60.
Okay.
I'm going to explain how these cards work. Christina is thinking of a number from 1 to 60 that I do not know. Okay, I truly don't know the number. We have nothing arranged or agreed upon. You can do this literally for anyone that you want. A nice thing about this trick as well is you can do this multiple times. Okay? So the secret behind this trick is these cards have random numbers, okay, from 1 to 60 on each one, okay, like so. Each card has different numbers and different orders, all right? The most important thing to know about this trick is there are a few numbers that you need to know on these cards. There isn't any memorization that's involved. All you need to be able to do is add numbers, okay? So, what you need to do is you need to know the top number, okay, if you get a close up with that, the top number, okay, on the upper left-hand corner of the card, all right? That number is going to tell you what you need to know. I'm going to ask Christina to think of any number she wants, okay? Christina, you thinking of a number? Okay. As a matter of fact, what we'll do is just to prove this, so you don't think we have anything agreed upon, can I have a piece of paper? Thank you very much. Christina, write that number on the paper and then put it down so that we can show the number later. Okay? I'm going to ask Christina if her number is on this card. She's going to either say yes or no, and what we'll do is make two piles. Okay? So Christina, I'm going to ask you right now, is your number on this card?
No.
No? Okay. So if she says no, you're going to make a pile of no cards. All right? So she said no. I placed that down to the side. I'm going to ask her again. Is it on this card?
Yes.
Okay. Then you're going to make a yes pile. Now here's what happens. If she says yes, you're going to take the number, take the first number of the card and remember that number. Okay? You can leave the space up and you can count the numbers. What you're doing is you're going to add all the yes numbers together. Whatever the largest number is at the end, that's the number that she's thinking of. So for example, she said yes to this card. So in my head, I'm thinking 4. Okay, she looks at this card again. Is it on there?
No.
No? Okay, so I make the no pile. I don't worry about that. Okay, she looks at this card as well.
No.
No? I don't worry about that card either. And then this card?
No.
No? And then the last card?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so what I do now is the number 32, I remember that number as well. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add 32 plus 4. You get 36. And what was the number that you thought of? 36. Okay, that's the simplistic version of this method. Now, one little thing you can add to it, and this is what you can do with maybe older kids like in 5th grade and 6th grade, is you can secretly attain the number. Because sometimes if the person's smarter, or they really think about it, they might be thinking, oh, is he adding some numbers together? I give the illusion that I'm not looking at the faces ever. Okay? This will also fool people who know how the trick works. If they know how this trick works, they're going to be fooled because they're not going to know, well, he didn't look at the card. How did he know? As well as shuffling. So what happens is, Christina will think of a number again. Let's stick it to 36. And what I do is on the back of the cards, I don't know if you can see this on the camera, but on the back of the cards, all right, I wrote the numbers on the upper left corner of the card. So this card has the number 16. That says 16 on the back. Okay? This says 32. That says 32. And so forth and so on the other backs of the cards. So now, what I have Christina do is I have her think of a number from 1 to 60. We'll stick with 36 in this case. Okay? 36. And I ask her to think of the number, and I'm going to shuffle these cards up. I don't want you to think that I have anything memorized or I know anything. Okay? And then I ask her, is your number on that card? And she's going to say no. Right? So she says no, I just know, okay, don't worry about that card. Okay? I ask her, is it on this card? She'll say yes. So now I can secretly attain the number 32. I know this is the 32 card because it says 32 on the back. So I go through the whole thing. She says yes. She says no, no, and no. And now I can secretly, without her knowledge, add up the numbers. I know 32 plus 4 is 36. And I can then tell her what number she's thinking of. The whole idea of this effect is to not make her think that the cards are telling me the number. Is to make her think that these cards are to help her think of her number, and then I use my mind power or my mentalism or my magic to figure out what card she does. I recommend that when you perform this effect, you try to ham it up and really milk it for all it's worth. Have her think of the number. Once you figure out the number that she's chosen, you can, you do something like this, or have her think of the number, or really have her concentrate, close your eyes, whatever you want to do, and then dramatically tell her the number, and that is the end of the effect. That is the age card trick.